Take your time with it. Take your time with it. Yeah, that's right. That's what Arsenal is doing tonight. Match reaction time. One of my favorite reactions of the show so far. Everybody's been doing the sunglasses thing on the match reactions, so I'm doing it too because that looks like what everybody's doing. So match reaction. Got my nice shirt on. PSG 2. Arsenal 1. 3-1 aggregate. And PSG did a masterclass today. Yet again, trophies again. Liam the Arsenal trophyless. Yet again. 5 years, no trophy. Only one trophy. It was in the COVID during the height of the COVID pandemic. It's the summer of 2020. It's a joke. No trophy again. And to, and honestly, in the first minutes of that game, I was a little bit scared of PSG. I was scared. They were letting Arsenal in too much, but once after that first goal came from I have to find that side again. Second goal from the key was a colossal. But I have to look at the other guys. Sorry, I lose track of Arsenal bodily so much. Fabian Ruiz, once he scored, they started to dominate the game. They're lucky PSG didn't score more in that first half because Arsenal was doing the bottle job formation from McPhail for Arteta. And now all the fans want him sacked. They want the man out. Most of the fans are to want him out. Some fans are delusional and want him in. And this team, honestly, all they did was want to make fun of Manchester City. They wanted to make fun of City, say that we beat you 5-1. Miles Lewis Skelly was over here making fun of Haaland, going like that with that meditation thing, making fun of his celebrations, mocking him. Gabriel, yeah, ha ha ha, you're trying to get revenge. This is what you got. This is your karma. This is what you won. We won more. We made City has a chance in their worst season under Pep Guardiola has a chance to win one trophy, and we're ready in the final. And Arsenal hasn't gone to zero finals this year. This season, zero. Trash. Bottle next Netflix FC. They were making fun of us that time. Oh, we beat you 5-1, acting like they won the league. All the players surrounding so Skelly that day. And look now, what you're saying now. No final for you. There's no final. Nick failed Arteta, Farteta. Nick failed Farteta, failed again. Oh, you're saying that City's an oil club, they're better. We beat you 5-1. Miles Lewis Skelly was knocking Island. Gabriel had a right to be mad. It's going to be a showdown. Gabriel was saying, it's going to be Gabriel. I don't know his first name. No one really knows his first name. It's a weird name, but the Gabriel, the tall Gabriel on Arsenal, he's saying that it's gonna be a showdown once you come to my house and all that. Well, what are they saying now? They couldn't even do it at their house. Or were they in North London? They couldn't do it at their house at the Emirates. They lost 1-0 to PSG. Now 2-1. 3-1 aggregate. PSG masterclass you. Now, honestly, that missed penalty from PSG was pretty bad. They should not have missed it. I was angry when I thought when they missed that, and when they let Osaka score. That when they let Bukayo Osaka score, I was a little bit scared that they could come back and they could go to overtime and Arsenal could have won it. But no, Arsenal bottled it again. Now, if it was Inter Milan or Barca or something, they would have came back in that game. You see, Barca go out to the last minute. We had the most electric Champions League semifinal game ever uh, of the first leg and second leg of Barca and Inter Milan. But this game, just bottle FC, bottlers FC, Netflix FC, next season FC, trophy is again Ole FC. And honestly, You know, the only man that did good for Arsenal was Bukayo Saka. But Donnarumma is the bane of his existence. The bane is like is when they lost the Euros in 2020, he saved it. It was who? Guess who was it? Donnarumma, because he's Italian. There was another game he saw him. He saved it again. So Donnarumma and Bukayo Saka. It's been the bane of his existence. But again, Arsenal be able to make a name for themselves. Zero Champions League. Still champions of Europe. They'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. People over here singing the blues. You could watch. You could look it up online. There's been tons of channels. People be wearing these glasses like this and just patrolling them. But that guy, the for Arsenal fan TV, and of course he's on. I forgot what that sporting thing is, but there's some other guys on there too. That Robbie. Oh, he was already. He's probably over there. He's probably ran out of town, little chicken. He's probably ran out of town. So all those other little buddies are making fun of him. They're not his buddies, but it's just a joke. They're all making fun. I'm sure all the other Arsenal fans do not know to run out of town by now, because they want to act like they're all badass. It's oh, we're fighting. We got the best team. We're winning the league. 13 losses to 4 losses. 13 draws and 4 losses. Not even close to Liverpool. Not even close. I think they're 14 points behind Liverpool. I may be wrong, but I think they're 14 points behind Liverpool. And they could lose second place because they were saying, oh, we're getting second place again. Complain. They may not be second place. They may get fourth place. They may be, Manchester City may be above them. If any City fans are watching, but Manchester City may be above them in their worst season under pepguardiola. They finish above Arsenal. It'd be second place or third place. Arsenal may be third or fourth place. They may not even get second place. And then we are talking about it. They're going to win the league. We beat you 5-1. Making fun of Haaland, saying that stay humble. Arsenal got their revenge. Arsenal kicked City's ass. All the comments. Where are you now? It's storming outside where I am right now. Just how it is for Arsenal fans. And but where are they now? They were saying after they beat Real Madrid, oh, we're going to Munich. We may have a chance to win the Champions League. We're going to be champions of Europe. Oh, we beat Real Madrid. We're going to beat PSG and go to Munich and get revenge on Munich for beating us. 10-2 arrogant and all that. For the 10-2 arrogant again, they were saying, but where are you now? Where are you now? Trophies again. 5 years in a row. And they didn't even have an audience to see their last trophy, the FA Cup. Nick failed for Arteta. Did it again. They're over here saying that they used to make the joke. I don't know if anybody saw that picture that they should show. They should slice the pictures and edit them of Pep's bald head and on top of Arteta's face, saying that Arteta was playing all the Arsenal players as good as Pep Guardiola with Man City. Not even close. Where's the trophies, man? Where's the league titles? Where's the Champions League? Where's the Carabao Cup? Because you lost to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. That's another semifinal they threw away. They threw away 2 semifinals this year, and they want to be over here talking. Well, we beat City 5-1, and they were going to be in the title race, and they're the best one right now. They're probably the best one in the league. They look convincing. If it's not City, it's gonna be Arsenal because they're the ones that look good the last couple of years. Come on, you're delusional. Where are they now? Trophies again? Trophies again. The trophy is yet again. And Arteta only has 1 trophy, 1 gold medal to his name. Nothing. Kimi did a gloss on them. A masterclass. The game, PSG they were doing such great defense. While Arsenal was running one way, they were taking the ball back and taking the ball. Arsenal did have a little fight in there. Let's just say that in the first minutes before the first goal came, the 5 year release. But after that, nothing. Where are they? It's like, where are they? Where are they, Max? Where are they? I thought they're supposed to be the biggest club in North London. North London is red. Like, come on. They're no different than Tottenham. Because Tottenham hasn't won trophies. They go far, don't win trophies in their past. Same thing with Arsenal. They always like to make fun of Tottenham. They're the same thing. Both those clubs are similar. Now, another thing is there's only one big club in, just come on. Manchester City, one Champions League. You want to make on, oh, it's just one Champions League. But how many is Arsenal has? But you can't see it. Yeah, zero. That's how many you have. How many Europa Leagues you have? Zero. Conference Leagues, zero. The only thing you have is the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup from the 1990s. That's it. But like, they like to talk a lot of crap. They showboat so much for nothing. What last season that Martin Odegaard was over here taking the picture. Uh, uh, like over here, they can look at that. I don't want to show you, but over here taking the picture, copying the photographer from Arsenal and all that. That photographer saying he fucking loved that football club and all that. Look at this. How can you love something like that? I bet you all the Arsenal fans are upset now. They talk all that crap, but there's nothing to back it up about. The only way you can back it up is by winning trophies. Tottenham, even though they haven't won something so long, they have more Europa Leagues than Arsenal. That should be embarrassing. Chelsea had more Champions Leagues than them. Manchester City has more Champions Leagues. PSG could win their first Champions League and had more than Arsenal. Because when City first won the Champions League, the first thing I said was like more Champions Leagues than Arsenal, which is true. And over here, they want to be trolling. They were trolling Erling Haaland. They were making fun of him, saying they were all mad, saying, "Oh, he cursed in Mikel Arteta's face, saying to stay humble, and he was cursing who the fuck are you to make Miles Lewis Kelly." But it's true. Your trophies again, zero. Trophies again, ole. Champions of Europe, you'll never see that again. Nothing. They're never going to be champions in Europe. They don't have to be founded. And then when you're one to talk crap. And I heard one comment or somewhere was saying that how they could be good and shit at the same time. And that's exactly what they are. They like to be good and shit at the same time. Arsenal just wet the bed again. And I'm sure they're over there crying right now, those players. Or maybe not. They're probably all mad. And honestly, I don't care. They deserve it. I don't want to sound mean or nothing, but they deserve it. They want to talk all, they want to talk too much. Maybe they stop talking that much. Maybe they will finally win something. It's karma. What goes around comes around. It comes back to them. Maybe they shouldn't have been trolling City so much. Maybe they shouldn't have been talking all that crap to the other teams. Maybe they shouldn't have been talking all that crap, saying they wouldn't beat PSG and go really can get revenge on Bayern and winning in their stadium. They ain't gonna do it. It's not happening. It ain't happening next year either. They may challenge the league next year, but probably fall short somehow. Every time I'm a little scared. Oh, oof, they were over there. Nothing. So, France, I salute you, PSG. Paris Saint-Germain, I salute you. Francais, I salute you. Hopefully they're celebrating with some French bread and wine. If they're already celebrating with their fireworks, they deserve it. They say football. Because they will, us rival teams, City, and the rest of them, and even teams from other countries, would never heard the end of it. But I salute you, PSG. Anyway, if any PSG watching this, nice team. Nice team. Because you ain't beat us City. You beat us all. But it ain't bad to beat Arsenal in the semifinal. So, my prediction for the Champions League final is Inter Milan, Internazionale Milano, to win the Champions League. That's my prediction because they looked really strong in that semifinal against Barcelona. Barcelona is one of the best club teams in the world this season. Even with losing the semifinal, I still say they're the best. I watched some of the games; they look phenomenal. Lamine Yamal, one of the best players in the world. Chesney being one of the best goalkeepers and saving, uh, doing the best saves, best passes to them after almost retiring. But I think getting Milan will win the Champions League. So I could be wrong. It could be PSG, but I think getting Milan's gonna win. It's an unimaginable Champions League final, but hey, at least they're not as bad as Arsenal. But hopefully you guys are having a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and hopefully you're taking you're having a good day and enjoying this game. If you're not an Arsenal fan, and putting your shades on, and hopefully you enjoyed it as much as me and the rest of the many people that enjoyed this game. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Maybe you had some laughs in it. Maybe you thought it was stupid. Maybe you're an Arsenal fan, so let's try to come. Show me if you're an Arsenal fan. Do it. I don't care. I know you're an Arsenal fan. You're coming over here, man. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye.